pour that in there. Hopefully it doesn't shatter this bowl, because the bowl is also really cold in here. Alright, it is 7:30 in the morning. There's 22 in here and 10 outside. It was frigid cold last night. I busted out my 0-degree sleeping bag and stayed pretty warm. Ran my propane heater much longer than I usually do before bed, trying to warm it up in here. And but it doesn't take long for that temperature to drop right back down because there's no insulation, so the heat just goes right out. But there are plus sides to not having insulation in the van, believe it or not. So one, my bed is pretty high, and since there's no insulation or panels on the top, that gives me a little more headroom. And since there's no panels or insulation on the walls, when I'm laying widthwise across the van in bed, it's more comfortable because I have a little more space. The other advantage is that I use a lot of magnetic accessories. So I have a magnetic paper towel holder, magnetic tissue box holder, I have a magnetic cup holder for a water bottle next to the bed at night, and my phone mount in the back is magnetic as well. So I have that mounted to the ceiling so I can watch videos or edit videos on my phone, things like that, when I'm lying in bed. The other thing about not having insulation is that I benefit more from solar gain as well. So even during the winter, when it's sunny out, just from the sun hitting the roof, it actually warms up the van quite a bit inside. And if I had the insulation, it would kind of at least slow that process down. In the summer, it does. It gets really hot in the van because there's no insulation. But then by the evening, it cools down. And if the van had gotten hot over the whole day with insulation, that heat's not going anywhere, and it could still be 100 degrees in the van. So there's pros and cons to it. I think I will probably get insulation eventually someday. It's just not in my budget right now. So, but it's okay. So I have no clients today, so I've already had breakfast and I'm on my way to go for a hike now. Then I'll be hitting the gym later and hanging out with my girlfriend later on today. So, and maybe she'll join us on the hike too. I am hiking on a less known section of Callahan State Park today on Nobscot Hill. It's about 24 degrees out and the real feel is 19 Fahrenheit, so pretty damn cold. I think my nose is numb right about now. Yeah, this section of the park has some of the best mountain bike trails I've ever been on in Massachusetts. And I love trail running here as well. Yeah, right now we're hiking to a lookout on Nobscot Hill, where on a clear day you can see the skyline of Boston. Yeah, I don't know if you can tell in the video, but some of these trails are incredibly steep, but they got awesome berms and are made perfect for mountain biking. There's some local guys that do a lot of trail work here. is the Boston skyline, all lit up from the sunset. The Prudential is shining right there. Yeah, I think we're about 20 miles away from downtown Boston from here. And we are descending back down the hill. And the sun has set on another day. Almost back down to the bottom, but it's starting to get pretty dark. All right, we are wrapping up this hike. And then I'm off to the gym for workout and shower, and gotta have a bite to eat too, probably somewhere on the way. I'm in my van and gonna cook some dinner. Super simple dinner, as simple as you can get. I took out my breakfast bag. I'm not having breakfast, but I keep my JetBoil in there. I use it for making coffee, but if I want to make something else that requires boiling water, this is the way to go because it boils everything just super fast. It is freezing. It's cold in here. I don't have my heat on because I wasn't in here and I just got back in. So currently, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it is 18.5 degrees outside. Well, it's actually getting warmer in here now that I'm in here. But it was 28 a second ago. It's 29.7 in here now, which is cold. All right, let's get this going. So I got water here, which was in the van. I store this in the van, and it is full of ice. So I'm gonna boil some ice water, and we got a pack of ramen. And I should get out my ramen bowl. I have a specific ramen bowl too. I think I have it in here. I do. Ramen bowl. And I still got this heater that Matt gave me right here. And that is, I haven't installed it yet just because I have not had time to get it in. And hopefully within the next, come on, hoping in the next couple days I have that installed, because it is like been just absolutely frigid temperatures lately. All right, I hate to take these gloves off, but I'm going to. Maybe I should turn the heat on too. I'm a little worried because it's going to be right behind me, but I think I'm going to do it. Even though I should get some warmth off that JetBoil, but there we go. Pilot. Perfect. I'll just sit a little closer here. Usually I use this counter over here for cooking, but right now I have my heater on it, the propane heater. So I pulled my fridge out and I'm using that as a counter. There we go. Bam, perfect. Okay. And ice water. Everybody cooks with ice water. All right, right there. Oh, that's crazy. I got 2 more gallons of ice water in the back. You can see my breath a little bit in here. Yeah. All right, let's get this going. There we go. And that's going to boil super fast. That heat is nice behind me. I feel that. And this is the simplest way to cook ramen. You know, you don't have to add the noodles to a boiling pot. You can add the boiling water to the noodles. Wow. Yeah. I was freezing on that hike right before this. My face was so cold, and then with filming, my hands get so cold. I need to get a pair of like those fingerless gloves with the mitten over it. All right. And you can tell when these are done boiling, even if you're not looking in it, because this will start to change color. I don't know if you guys can see that, but when that's all the way up, it's done. Usually I have chopsticks for this, but I don't know where they are. I don't see them right now, so that's fine. Use a fork. And it's done boiling. Because I'm not paying attention. There we go. And we'll just pour that in there. Hopefully it doesn't shatter this bowl, because the bowl is also really cold in here. And just kind of let that sit for a minute, and it cooks just like that. Wow. Warming up a little in here. It's now 32.9 degrees. Bon appetit. That's pretty good. And simple. I don't eat ramen a whole lot because there's a lot of sodium in it, but every once in a while, and I knew it would be a nice warm meal, so I can, kind of drink the warm broth after. So just trying to re-warm back up, and then I'll be heading to the gym. It is about 12:30 at night, or in the morning, however you want to look at it. And I'm ready for bed. I'm done at the gym. I'm done with my shower. So I'm out of here. I'm going to go find a nice safe place to sleep and call it a night. Alright guys, I got to a safe parking spot for the night, and I'm going to bed. It's actually warmed up quite a bit. It's like 30 degrees outside now. It's like 1 in the morning, but it's over 40 degrees in here, so it'll be plenty warm tonight. I'm not even going to run the heater because I still have my 0 degree bag out. So I will catch you guys tomorrow.